Okay, so I'm going to start off with the patch that we just created in the previous part of the video called Review Patch, and this is what it sounds like. Really nice bluesy tone with some tape echo and some reverb, and I'm actually quite surprised as to how nicely that cleans up on the guitar as well. So, pretty impressive from a digital model. Now I'm going to run through some other patches and I'll switch guitars halfway through to give you an idea as to what they sound like. So this one is called 65 Chorus, which is based off a Fender patch with obviously a little bit of chorus and reverb, and it sounds something like this. Beautiful sound. Moving on to my next patch, it's called Jimmy H Vibe. So I've got a bit of a rotary effect on, slightly overdriven amplifier and a bit of delay, and it sounds something like this. It's also very good for that sort of Stevie Ray sort of sound. Now moving on to my dry rhythm sound with the Strat, and it sounds something like this on the bridge pickup. On that patch I was using a Marshall JTM 45 with a tube screamer on it to give it a bit more dirt, and it sounds brilliant. And then finally moving on to Wet Lead, which is a Bogner Überschall with a bit of delay, analog delay, and it sounds something like this. Once again, incredible for a very high gain patch to be able to clean up like that. And for some slightly wackier sounds, I created this patch which is called Wah Shift Dirty. So there's a slightly dirty amplifier model with a bit of a phase shifter on it and a wah, auto wah effect. Sounds something like that. Reacts to how hard you hit the guitar. Quite expressive, and I really like And this patch is called Voice Oct. I've got the Marshall amplifier again for my distorted tone, and then I've got an octave pedal also with a vocal filter on it, and it sounds something like this. Very bizarre sounding effect. Having all of these effects can actually inspire you to come up with new song ideas and stuff that you wouldn't necessarily have thought of by just plugging your guitar into an amplifier. So all these different effects can inspire new song ideas. Just going to move on to my Les Paul to give you some of those tones.